Welcome to part 3. Now, because of the temperament of the Luhya, which we have looked at in great detail in the first and the second episode, Western Kenya was one of the areas which those who rigged the August 8th elections, this is one of the areas that those people used, to the maximum. What am I talking about? Massive fraud. Now, let me break that down further, okay? And let me start by saying, repeating what I've always said in this channel, in my many years of covering politics, and especially the rigging of elections, one thing that has become very clear to me and should be clear to anybody who's trying to analyze politics in Kenya is the fact that it is not possible to rig in a president, without rigging in all the other seats. Now, take a polling station, okay? You have decided in that polling station you're going to add 5,000 votes to your preferred presidential candidates, you're going to staff votes, okay? Now, imagine the results of that polling station come out and the presidential candidate has gotten 250 genuine votes and 5,000 staffed, has gotten 5,250 votes, and then if you look at the other candidates, let's say the MPs, the total votes, or rather, let's just make it even simpler. You find that when analyzing the results of that polling station, it gives you the impression that 5,000 people came into that polling station, voted only for president, didn't vote for MP, didn't vote for women rep, didn't vote for governor, they just voted only for president and walked out. That will make the rigging very obvious. So what do you do? What you do is that these 5,000 extra votes you gave your preferred presidential candidate, you spread them out. You also spread them to MP, you spread them to governor, you spread, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, because there was massive rigging, vote stuffing in Western Kenya, the result of that vote stuffing, is that there are a lot of very unpopular people who managed to get elected. People who are not the choice of the choice of the electorate. So take this man in the village. It does not care much for the presidential candidate. Luhyas have demonstrated that in the past, but he's very interested in getting his favorite MP candidate through. He's very interested in getting so and so elected as governor. And then you come and you mess up the elections, you stuff votes, and you give them different results. What do you expect? What do you expect that person to feel? Now, obviously, that voter is going to feel very cheated, and that voter is going to be very, very upset. Now, in Western Kenya, we have a very interesting, fascinating, bizarre situation where we have MPs, who won on Jubilee tickets, but no MCAs. Now, MCAs, members of the county assemblies, are right at the grassroots. And therefore, logically speaking, what should happen is that when you see an MP elected in a certain area, his election should be reflected in the elections of the MCAs as well. But we have a situation in Western Kenya where MCAs are all opposition, and then we have quite a number of Jubilee legislators. Meaning that in the fiddling of the elections in this particular area, somebody interfered with all the other elections, but when they reached MCA, the votes were stuffed in favor of the of the favorite candidates on the ground. So the rightful winners won the MCA seats. Now, Luhyas are not stupid. They've already seen very clearly what was done to them, and they're not happy. In fact, not happy is an understatement. In my view, this is the crux of the problem in Western Kenya. This is what has turned very, very peaceful people into very, very violent, easily provoked folks. Now, I need to add some information here. One characteristic of the Luhyas is that you should never, ever provoke them. Okay? These are cool guys. They'll have no problem with anybody. But the minute you provoke these guys, you're going to see a different kind of Luhya man. I'm sure most of us are familiar with this kind of characters. Yeah, very cool guys. You do all kinds of bad things to them. Yeah, you insult them, you make fun of them, and they're cool. Yeah. Then one day, yeah, this cool guy, yeah, something happens, and you touch him, rub him the wrong side, and then the guy explodes. Hey, total chaos. And you wonder, is this the same person I know? Yeah. And that is why people say it's better to have somebody who's quick to anger, because that person who is slow to anger is extremely dangerous, because the day they'll get angry, yeah, it's very likely that they'll commit murder. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And this is precisely what is happening to the Luhya community. Now everybody knows that it will be very difficult for the Jubilee government, the unpopular minority Jubilee government, to operate in Nyanza province. Yeah? But as a result of what is developing in Western Kenya, I put it to you that it seems people are wrong. It seems that it will be much easier for Jubilee to operate in Nyanza than it will be for them to operate in Western Kenya amongst the Luhyas. Yeah. In Kisumu we have a very cool governor called Anyang' Nyong'o. Yeah, he's very good at cooling down crowds. Yes, so I can see a situation whereby even Jubilee will be able to go to Kisumu, Nyanza. Yeah, Anyang' Nyong'o invites Jubilee. Yes, and they have some semblance of order. Yeah, as Jubilee do whatever they had gone to Kisumu to do. Yeah, and the Luhyas have been fighting for a long time. Yes, there are a lot of injustices committed against this community. And yes, they can get violent very quickly, but I can really see a situation whereby, yes, in certain instances, they'll be able to keep their cool. Yes, but what is happening right now in Western Kenya amongst the Luhya, hey, there's nothing like keeping cool. In the Mbale grounds incident of CS Eugene Wamalwa, after Wamalwa left, okay, Musalia Mudavadi continued addressing the crowd, and he tried to tell them that it is not right for people to get emotional. Yeah, people should have some sort of finesse. Yeah, they should be calm. Yeah, and be able to accept different political players, different political opinions. In short, what Mudavadi was trying to tell the crowd is that they had behaved very badly. Yeah, to chase away Wamalwa like that. Okay? Now the interesting thing here is the reaction of the crowd. They could hear nothing of what Musalia was trying to tell them. Mambo ya Jubilee hatutaki hapa, hatutaki. Tawe, not possible. No Jubilee here. Now for those who know a thing or two about human nature, this is an extremely dangerous situation. Yeah? And the repercussions for Kenya are not good. Yeah, and the same thing is being replicated in very many parts of the country. Yes, we even have supporters of Raila Odinga who are now telling Raila, threatening Raila, if you don't get yourself sworn in, we are gone. And these are diehard Raila supporters. Yeah, what am I saying? It seems that we're getting a trend where the people are taking over from the leaders. Yeah, instead of the leaders leading the people, yeah, it seems we're heading towards a situation where the people are going to lead the leaders. Indeed, it is not happening. Indeed, it is already happening. Yeah, in Mbale, the people told Musalia, hiyo ni yako. That thing of accepting different political opinions ni yako. Yeah, as far as you're concerned, we do not want Jubilee here. Yeah, and when a crowd is angry and talks like that, yeah, these are very thinly veiled threats that hata wewe ukianza kupembelezana hapa utaenda na hiyo Jubilee yako. Yeah, this is really what the crowd was saying, and this is dangerous. It's like having petrol poured all over the floor, yeah, of a very busy place, yeah, and smokers are just walking up and down the road outside, yeah, and the door is open. It's just a matter of time before some spark finds its way in that petrol, and then you know what will happen. This is exactly the situation in Western. It will take only a very small spark to cause unprecedented chaos, yeah, in the previously very peaceful Mulembe nation. Okay? Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.